A couple of things. So, as you know, I'm on the board of the Hall of Fame, and as a board member, you know, it's one of the great privileges of a lifetime for me to serve on that board because, again, I'm big into storytelling. I think it's one of our greatest assets as humans, frankly, and that is what the Hall of Fame is all about. And as I mentioned, the Chickasaw people, Native Americans, are Oklahoma's original storytellers. Mm-hmm. And so I think it's only befitting that Governor Anatubby, I think he is the most visionary leader of our lifetime and maybe of Oklahoma's history. You know, the fact that he sees that vision and the importance of storytelling and continuing that mission, I see a lot of irony in that he would see that vision, but it's of no surprise to me. And so, telling that story, knowing who you are, you know, I remember reading a book. One of my favorite reads during college was the autobiography of Frederick Douglass. And Frederick Douglass, he spends a lot of time fascinated, in the beginning particularly, about the difference between being born free and being born a slave. And he says the biggest difference between being a man who's born free and a man born a slave is a person who's born a slave doesn't know where they came from. They don't know their history. They don't, and as a result, they don't have anything that they have to live up to. He said, when you're born free, you have a heritage, you have a link, you have something either to live up to, or some things that you want to change about your destiny. And so the value of knowing your history is so important, and I'm glad for people like Shannon who shepherd in an amazing way the Oklahoma Hall of Fame, but even the visionaries and the patriarchs of our state who saw the importance of having an Oklahoma Hall of Fame, because it does indeed tell the story in a unique way. And that's why I was so excited. My daughter was interested in serving on the team board because, again, that's the next generation of that storytelling. And Oklahoma's history is amazing, and sometimes it's easy maybe to discount it because it's such a short history, right? Compared to, you know, Boston or you know other, or you know, that's one city, but you know, you think about other, you know, older civilizations even, you know, in America. In Oklahoma, if it's 100 years old, it's ancient. It's pretty ancient, right? You go to the East Coast, 300 or 400 years is old. You go to Europe, 1,000 years. You go to the Middle East, you know, you go to the East, you know, we're talking thousands and thousands of years. So it's easy to maybe to discount the richness of Oklahoma history if you don't know it. But when you really look at it, it is so fascinating and so unique and so intertwined with Native people. And so the fact that Governor Anatubby has seen the value of supporting such an organization, I think it only speaks to how important it is. And the fact that my daughter, who's also Chickasaw, is now on the team board, she sees the value. She's going to learn the story in a real way, and that's why it's so important.